come down, even up in Crestline where my cabin's at and shit. There's been a bunch of those that have fucking come down over the years, dude.
Yeah. They're on two stilts right there, and these are $4 million homes, and one little. It's gone, man.
A nice little quick earthquake, dude, and you're just donezo.
It's funny that we just are trusting Mother Nature that she will behave.
That, and you're trusting some engineer that, who knows, dude? This guy could have been having a fucking hell night from the night before, and he's like, I'll get this pylon in here.
What does your insurance cost on a home like that?
Oh, it's got to be fucking insane.
Got to be out of control, right?
Yeah, it's got to be, because they're already looking at you like, dude.
Like, am I a sissy? Because I look at foundation. When I'm looking at homes, like, I don't want to deal with that.
That doesn't make you a sissy. That makes you smart, dude.
I don't want to deal with that problem.
It's the fucking Three Little Pigs all over again, dude.
Like, yeah. That's what they were teaching us when we were kids, man.
They're like, don't be stupid.
Yeah, don't be dumb. And I kind of thought about that this place because we're elevated, right? We're elevated and we're away from the beach, even though I would love to be right on the beach. But when I look at that body of water out there, it's humbling because that body of water doesn't give a fuck about you.
Nope.
And it can kill everything you are.
One shelf drop, dude, and there's a tsunami that's just fucking us all up. That's why I'm kind of glad I'm up on a higher level too. I'm like, well, at least I'm not going to die right away, maybe.
If a tsunami hits here, it would have to really get up. It would have to get up and above, and especially if it was going to get to Broadway.
Well, that when I was in Thailand, it was the year before that it fucking hit, and actually it was 2 years before. I'm sorry, it was 2004 that tsunami hit, and I was there in 2006, and the stains were on the 4th story of these fucking buildings.
Oh,
like
really?
The water line, and I'm like, yeah.
Have you watched those on YouTube?
Oh, I saw the one. I saw the footage where the dad was there. And they're inside this hotel room, and he's watching his kid and his fucking wife get washed away, throws the camera down and shit, you know.
It's weird. It's because it's a slow rise.
Yeah. It
just, like when you fill up the bathtub and then you jump in and didn't calculate.
Then you see that shoreline just suck back, dude, and you can see all these fucking people. And they're on a resort, too, where this dude's filming. And you just see that fucking water level pull back so fast, dude. And I'm like, whoa.
Then that's where it's coming, right?
Yeah, that was what? I think it was over 200 feet tall. And it was hitting at 1,000 miles an hour.
So you're talking about all the ones I've seen have all been slow rises. And then it just starts to get on into the street. I haven't seen waves.
It looks like that. It looks like that, but when in real time, when you're actually fucking watching that shit, it's just so fast, dude. Because I mean, think about it. Like when you go out into the beach, you see it come back a little bit, come back, go back and forth a little bit. But when this thing's pulling way out past where the fuck you used to go,
there's fish flopping around on that shit.
You're like, nope. Now I can see all the pylons on the pier. The pier's only in the sand. Get the fuck on. Yeah.
Have you ever been caught in like a riptide?
I have.
You ever been? Yeah. I've felt it a little bit too.
Yeah.
A little one. And then it starts to pull you, and you start trying to swim, and it keeps pulling you out. It's scary as fuck, right?
Yep.
And that's minor.
Yeah.
That's a minor.
Tiny ass.
And because we're trusting this thing to behave.
Yep.
That's weird to me. It's weird that it's weird that it's behaved this long too.
I've been there at the beach at Huntington with my little girls, and I'm like, hey, don't go past 15 feet after the breakwater and shit. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because there's riptide. They're like, no, there's not, Daddy. The fucking lifeguards would announce that shit. As soon as I got done saying it, they're like, stay away from the pier. There's a hard riptide coming in. And I was like, you see? Oh, now because another guy said it, and now you want to listen?
Yeah, listen to your dad, you fucking kids, dude.
But I was that same asshole kid,
too,
though, dude,
I was. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I did want to ask, like, do your girls, in fact, all your kids, do they think you're cool? Do they think you're like a cool guy?
Yeah.
They do?
They do.
They think daddy's cool?
Yeah. Especially when they start telling me about bands that they're just now starting to like my daughter's fucking few years ago. They're like, I really like the Misfits, Daddy. I'm like, yeah? Well, here's a fucking vinyl LP of Walk Among Us.
Nice.
Here's fucking, here's this. And they're like, God damn. I sent them the video of the shows that we went to, and they're like, holy fuck. And then I tell them, when I go to see your shows and the people that we've met before, in our past and fucking now, and they're like, you know a lot of punkers, don't you, Daddy? And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, they're my people.
Yeah, because I wonder if because I was listening to Mick Jagger on an interview, and he was talking about how his kids think he's an idiot. And you're
really?
Like, yeah, well, you know, he was making a joke, meaning like, Dad, you don't know anything, Dad. And it's like, do you know I'm in the Rolling Stones, fucking kids, man?
I've been killing it for years.
You know what I mean? And then I heard UFC fighter Tai Tuivasa saying that, where he was like, his kids were talking about John Cena. His kids love John Cena. And he goes, you know, I could beat up John Cena like that. And they're like, no, you can't, Dad. He goes, no, I can. I really can. Yeah.
This dude's just a big monster. I know how to fight.
I knock people out in real life
for a living.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
I'm fucking living, dude.
But I think it's funny how because I remember kind of briefly when I was younger, I would say that thing, you know, to my dad, like, "Oh, Dad, you know what you're talking about." But you know, my dad's been working his whole life to try to make a living. You know what I mean? It's like, "Oh, I don't know, you fucking." See, 7-year-old.
I learned young with my dad. My dad taught me how to work on cars, and at first, the things that he would say, I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. And then I'd get in there, turn those wrenches, and learn. Then I'm like, holy shit, this dude's actually passing down knowledge. I need to shut the fuck up and listen.
Yeah, I don't think I caught that quick. No, I think it took me a while. I definitely do feel.
Now, my mom, on the other hand, she was, you know, my dad was more like me. My mom was more like, you know, kind of shy, you know, timid and stuff like that. Oh, turn the other cheek, back away from a fight. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, my mom used to say, don't hit them when they're down. I go, what the fuck?
That's all fair.
I want to hit them when they're down.
It's all fair.
I'm trying to get them to go down.
I want this fool to realize that I'm not to be fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you talking about, Mom?
That's the worst advice ever.
Or remember this advice? Don't hit them first. You let them hit you first.
Oh, that was the dumbest shit.
Let them break my nose first.
Oh, dude, that's happened to me a few times. I listened once. And that was it. I was like, no, I'm not getting hit. Fuck that.
Yeah, you blast them first.
As soon as I see that shoulder start to move, I'm getting you, dude.
That's a weird old school movie advice.
Yeah. Yeah, that never worked out.
That's from watching too many movies.
Never worked out good for anybody.
No. Okay, I'll let you hit me first. Ah, my nose. Shit, now we got...
Fuck, now I can't see.
Yeah, now I can't see. I'm done. I got to go home now. Yeah. I got to go home. Now I got to go to the doctor, and it sucks.
Yeah, shit, dude.
Chip my tooth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all those things, that's got to be over with. All that dumb advice since fighting is so popular.
Oh, it is. It is. My son had this little fucking shit fucking with him and shit. So he'd be running at school, and this kid would kick his fucking heels. He'd run behind him and kick his heels. And I'm like,
I remember doing that.
Did you do what your mom told you and tell the teacher? And he's like, yeah, and the teachers don't do anything. I was like, all right, cool.
Of course they don't.
Here, this is what you do, son. Once you know he's right behind you and he hasn't kicked you yet, you just stop. Put your head back, let him fucking run into the back of you. And then once the teacher looks over, lean over and tie your shoes. Be like, he shouldn't have been there.
Yeah. Here's what you do. See this butterfly knife? Let's end this bitch.
You know, there's always some rocks in the playground.
It's called run, run, stab. But those are always weird things because I always wonder the right way to teach a kid because you don't want your kid to be a tattletale. No. But you also don't want your kid to be a bully,
punching bag.
You don't, or be a punching bag. Yep. But you don't want them looking for fights either.
No,
you know. So it's like, where do you find that middle ground? You know,
like Drew's dad used to tell us:
split his fucking nuts.
No,
oh, okay.
Be friendly to everybody.
Yeah,
but also have a plan to kill everybody in that room and get the fuck out.
Yeah, I like it. I like it absolutely. I do think when a kid starts to find out they can fuck people up.
Oh,
I do.
You get an ego just like we did.
You get an ego. Yeah, you go, oh shit, I can just start fucking people up. I love how that feels.
Yeah. Now you're gonna start watching your fucking tongue around me, aren't you?
Yeah, I love how that feels.
Oh yeah.
So there is a weird, because what if you find out your kid's the bully though? That's got to bum you out, dude.
But then again, who is he bullying? I mean, are these some little stupid shits that...
Well, say he's bullying some poor kid, though.
But are they somebody that needs to be toughened up like that, dude? You know, or are they just somebody that doesn't deserve it?
Yeah, see, you'll never really know. No. But we saw it in school, too. This kid's this poor kid, and he's just getting fucked with, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and he's just like...
I got in several fights because of that, dude. Yeah. Like that kid, Bora, remember? He was had the glasses, wore the Batman backpack. He, you know, his arms.
What did you call him?
His name was Bora.
Bora?
Yeah, he was challenged, and he was
and people fucked with him even though he was openly challenged.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I got in a few fights.
Kids are mean, dude.
Yeah, I got in a few fights because and those are the only ones that I got away with. Once I started fucking up Nazis, and they're like, oh, now we got a problem.
I wish I would have smoked a couple fucking bullies, dude, in my day. If I look back, I wish I would have.
There's a few that they got away from me.
Yeah. But I do remember there's a couple kids, and I hope they're no one I think actually died. Got hit by a bus, I think.
Oh, that was Ricky Clary.
Boom.
Yeah.
Very good.
Remember
that poor kid. That poor kid, man.
Dude, everybody fucked with him. He's always the nicest.
Why
dude
did he get fucked with?
Because he would say random stupid shit every once in a while, but if you knew him, then...
Yeah, I guess they would call him autistic these days, right?
Yeah, if you knew him, he had like Asperger's, dude. He had fucking...
He was a little weird.
Yeah.
But he never did anything mean to anybody.
And he was a gentle soul to everybody.
Right.
But
it's bumming me out, dude.
A lot of people used to fuck with him. I found out that he got hit by that bus by my brother's ex-wife, Trinae.
Yeah, okay.
She told me about that. I'm like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Where? She was like, literally right on that fucking street outside of Lakewood High School.
Oh, really?
Everybody used to wait for that fucking bus.
That poor
right
kid,
over there.
man.
My wife actually ended up knowing him through fucking her friends, too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, what a fucking small world, dude. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Especially when my wife's like 8 years younger than me and shit.
And you know what's weird? This other name is coming up, too. Maybe I won't say the last name, but his name is Kevin. And the last name starts with an M.
Kevin.
And... I remember he got fucked with a lot.
Oh, by them two retarded fuckers that I was playing music with for a little while. Yep.
And he had a poor mother too.
Oh, you know actually where I met him?
Yeah.
I was in Boy Scouts when I was fucking real young. So I knew his whole situation too.
Yeah.
And
I don't think he was as likable as Ricky was, but
no, because he got fucked with so much that he was just like, fuck this, I fucking hate people and I'm tired of them and shit, you know.
I wonder what he's doing, man. I hope he's a bodybuilder now or something. You know what I mean?
You know, that'd be dope, dude.
That would be sick.
That would be dope.
Well, that's where, George St. Pierre, he got picked on all the time, and he ran into his bully.
Fuck, remember Davey Moorhead?
Yeah.
That's another good example. He used to get bullied a lot.
Yeah, now he's a jiu-jitsu.
Now he's a fucking master.
Yeah, he's smoking people.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, good for him, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that made me happy when I'd see some of his videos, dude, where he's fucking people up and like, atta boy, dude.
Hell yeah.
Now you can get rid of that accident tattoo that we always
Yeah. But I think those are always the best stories. The worst stories are if you're getting bullied and you get older and you're still getting fucked with.
And you just go down with it, you know?
Like you just, but when you get older, I got no sympathy if I'm a grown man getting bullied.
Yeah.
And I've heard that so much online. Bullying grown men? Wait, what? What?
Well, those are the new age fucking people, dude. Because we were raised, fucking words don't mean shit.
Yeah.
What are your words?
Yeah, like
mean?
your shirt says, "Fuck your feelings, man."
Yeah, exactly. I could give two fucking shits and a fuck what you think about me.
We definitely live in that time now where feelings are more than violence.
Oh, and trust me, I'm called a dinosaur all the time. You're so violent. No, I'm who I've been my whole fucking life. Just the world's gotten soft. That's
you want to see violence? Look at a teenage girl's Twitter. She psychologically murders her fucking enemies, man. They're brutal. Yeah. Like, how do these girls get through life? Because it's always worse. One, this social media thing is new. It's very new still. But two, it's in writing. So that's why I think it hurts more.
And it's all bullshit too. That's what the kids don't realize. Like it's just somebody's fucking thoughts. Who gives a shit? You know?
Yeah, but it does look worse in writing.
It does.
It totally does.
It does because when I had that Facebook shit, fuck, what was it, like 10 fucking years ago? It's probably even longer than that.
Yeah.
That I rarely fucking use it, dude. But when I was like on the feeds and I'd see people's pages and shit like that, I remember there was this time where it was starting to turn racial. Like, all the blacks were like, oh, fucking this and that about white people. And all my black friends, I'd be like, yo, remember me?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember? Like, we used to fucking just chill and not give two shits and a fuck about this. We'd make fun of each other for the dumb shit, you know, like, they'd always call
racial jokes are the greatest.
Dude, they are.
They're the best.
Especially amongst friends. We'd have little fucking games, dude, where, like, whoever comes up with the best joke about your own race or somebody else's race, depending on whatever day it was, drinks for the rest of the night. Jokes are jokes, guys. Yeah.
It's
weird. Jokes bring everybody together because we can all laugh at how fucking stupid.
It's weird how pussified people are with jokes.
That's no shit, dude. I've been watching our boy fucking Dave Chappelle getting fucking hammered with all this stupid shit, dude. And I'm like, come on, he doesn't.
All the bigs are getting hammered.
Yeah, and they're like, oh well, it's.
But I think it makes them bigger. No,
well, they're the only ones that are complaining are the trans and the gays and stuff like that about his jokes and shit. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm white. He's been making fun of me the whole fucking time, and I've been laughing the whole time. Why can't you guys get on board?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, they're saying the trans. My theory is the real trans community isn't. It's white people, white knights, little sissy, the Karens,
yeah.
Where she has nothing going on in her life, so she's going to insert herself in other people's lives. I really believe
I'm miserable and I love company.
Yeah, I really believe it's not. Like gay people real gay people don't have problems with gay jokes. Trans people don't have problems with trans jokes. Blah 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 blah.
This is true.
It's the white knights.
Yep.
The pussies.
It's the one that because
the cowards.
There's always one in the crowd, dude. That's gonna be like, oh my god, that hit home. Really? Everything else, they're talking about fucking child molesting.
Yeah. That was cool.
And 9/11 jokes, those are great. You know.
Well, they're cherry picking.
Yeah.
They're cherry picking, which is offensive because the joke about the Mexican, that was hilarious, but the black guy, not so much, huh?
Yeah. Come on now.
That's a rough one.
Yep.
Guys, learn to laugh.
Oh, at everything.
Just learn to laugh. Because what's funny is, speaking of like white jokes, right? You know how they do the white voice? Like, geez, Charlie. Right? I do a pretty good white voice. But and I used to constantly, now it's a little hacky though when black comics are doing that. I must say, it's hacky now.
It's played out,
It's played out. But it's funny sometimes. And I used to go, what white guy talks like that? Until
you meet him, dude.
Until I was sitting at a Chili's, and here he comes.
Can I take your order, sir?
No, he was waiting along, and he saw his buddy coming out. He's, Charlie, oh my God, Charlie, this is my wife, Brenda, this is oh my God, and he's doing, and I go, holy shit, baby, look at this. That's the white guy.
You're there with your phone. You're like, this is the epitome of everything we've been talking about.
This was actually way before the really good phones. This was back when I was living in Lakewood. Okay. But I remember going,
oh, there it is.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. You're the guy that everybody fucking clowns.
I'll stop yelling at the TV then, because I used to go, what white guy talks like that?
Oh, is it? Is it Family Guy or is it fucking? There's a fucking nerdy scientist. No, it was fucking Simpsons.
Oh,
that's the
word. The scientist guy. Well, I have an uncle. Fuck, what's his name? Oh my God, I forgot my uncle's name. Whatever.
No,
I don't talk to a lot of my family. Okay. Anyways, but he's the spitting image of Ned Flanders.
No shit.
Yeah.
You got the
looks like him.
Everything, dude.
Looks like him. Glasses. Is a super religious freak and talks like him. He's Ned Flanders. He's it, dude. And I go, it used to blow my mind when I was a kid. Now, I haven't seen him since I was 9 or something, but it's a trip. And he's the white guy.
But you know what's going to happen, because just like in the movie of The Simpsons, when fucking they think the apocalypse is coming and they show the church next to the bar and they flip-flop.
Yeah.
Everybody runs from the church into the bar and everybody runs from the bar into the church.
That's true, man. That's so true. With this, how do you feel? Because we're so comfortable over here, right? How do you feel if this hurricane starts to really start hitting us? Like, it's damaging property. I think it's an extra freak out here in Cali.
Oh, dude, just rain freaks people out. So, of course, a fucking hurricane would fucking flip everybody's wig.
An extra... You think some looting, maybe?
Yeah.
Think some looting will get along?
Yeah, I mean, if...
More white kids looting? Yeah. Fucking...
And screaming Black Lives Matter.
Screaming Black Lives Matter?
You're the most retarded shit I ever
saw.
You're
a white kid from the hills, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus, these poor. You know what I look at when I see that is the parents. I go, these poor parents. They work their ass off, and now you got this kid that you paying for to go to this Long Beach state,
Yep.
and he's coming home being like, "Goddamn white privilege," and the father's going, "What the fuck
are you talking
You know what I had to do to get you to go to that school?
You know how long I had to bust my ass just to get you this fucking spot
in grade?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, man! Like, that's got to be rough to have one of those kids.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's the whole fucking media thing too, dude. Because they fucking they lit up everything and blew it all out of proportion.
And kids are not having fun. Why are they not having fun? They're wearing masks and shit. You know, would we ever wear masks if we were like, "Hey, you gotta wear a mask"?
No, unless they were like, "There's a gas attack, dude," you know, and this thing will save your life. Then
well, hold on. No, give me a gas mask, bitch. Like, you're just giving me I put a bandana on my face. What? I'm good.
So I should just tuck this in.
So if I take this and put it on my chin, the gas won't get me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing, guys? This is so silly, man.
It was, dude.
Because I'll respect a guy more. If I see him wearing a gas mask, I go, hey, that's the right way to do it.
Well, it was funny. I made fun of it because I still have my chemical, biological, and radiological fucking warfare suit from the Navy. And shit.
Yeah?
So when the
Sick.
COVID thing first broke out, I wore the jacket, and my buddies, you know, and I wore it at work, and I was like, "Hey, you guys better beware, man. COVID's coming. And I'm good." And he's like, "What about your face?" And I was like, "Gives a fuck about that. I'm trying to keep all this nice and good."
What I was going to do is start dressing like Bane.
Yeah,
I was just going to walk around with the Bane mask the whole time.
I kind of thought for a little while that we're eventually going to end up that way, dude, because it kind of seemed like
Yes,
it,
sir.
you know?
Well,
You know,
I think it may still.
because it has the hole, you know, so it probably has like a one way, so you can put your straw in there, so you can still
Yeah.
drink your drink and have your mask on.
Well, that's
like
what's
a schmuck. Dude.
well, that's what's funny is like when they take the mask, take a bite of their hamburger, put the mask back on. COVID's like, oh, sorry, you're eating. Hold on a sec.
I'm not trying to be rude here, but I'm just trying to kill you. But I'll wait.
Yeah, the funnier one was the smoking. I saw a guy smoking. He'd put the mask back up and then take it down. Go.
Yeah.
And, and you're going,
This guy needs some help.
And then the funnier one, which is the tattoo artist that was working on my back. He had a girl that was a tattoo artist working, and then they're all older guys, you know, the older artists, and they were busting her balls because she's got the mask going, she's got everything going, and then I kind of brought it up while I was getting tattooed. I go, it's interesting, you know, how like people are insisting on wearing masks, but you're allowing a stranger to just put this foreign stuff in your body.
Shoot through your skin,
Yeah.
you know, make you bleed, and
Yeah, if you got tattoos, shut the fuck up about COVID. I don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear it.
No, you're not supposed to be a pussy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, it's not even that. You already allowed a stranger to take a needle, take a foreign needle, run it through the air, put it in foreign ink, take it out of that foreign ink, put it right in between your skin.
Yep.
And you're going to trust that he gets it in between where it's supposed to be.
Oh, dude,
You're going to trust that he doesn't do blowouts.
I've seen some bad ones when we were over in Thailand and Singapore. So
Yeah.
my buddies just had to go get tattooed. I'm like, dude, it's not the same over here. Don't get tattooed over here.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that, this and that. I'm like, we're going back to Hawaii after all this, but all right, whatever you want to do. One of my buddies got these Asian broads, and one's like sitting on her knees, you know, like praying, and then there's another broad doing something. I don't know.
An
whatever.
Asian tattoo, like Asian girl tattooers?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So he gets these tattoos, dude, and it's the lousiest work I've ever seen. And I could have drawn something on a piece of paper and made it look better, dude. And then it got infected, and then there was fucking blowouts, and dude, it was just shit work. And
my first one I did on my leg, this anchor right here, it's blown the fuck out. Although the blowouts look kind of cool, but he's probably the same person that's like, hey Ian, I need you to tat my two dead uncles' portrait, and I need it this big. And I'm going,
like, how the fuck am I going to do that? It's too much detail for something so goddamn small, dude.
Yeah, they just don't understand.
And don't ever get a person's face tattooed on you, dude. You know, especially when you're trying to get the real likeness, it's never going to look the same, dude.
I tell that all the time. Now, these portrait tattoo artists are amazing.
Some of them are real good, dude.
And it does stick a lot of the times. Most of the time, it does not, though.
Yeah,
and the one little thing comes out of the face, it's no longer the face.
Yep.
It comes out of the eye. Now you gotta
fucks up the whole.
It fucks up the whole thing. Now, if you don't mind, if you like a little dirt, fuck it.
Yep.
But let's be honest. Portraits, Portraits are good, but they have to be in the right spot.
Yeah,
I was telling my little sister she wanted to get like a hummingbird portrait from some guy, and he does it super light and it's beautiful in Instagram. Let me give you guys a little knowledge here. They get dolled up in Instagram. So these guys will doll it up before they post it, and by the way, it's brand new. So the next day, that ink falls off, and those little dots on that little hummingbird, it's gonna no longer look like a hummingbird, and they just took your $500, you know, and you're bummed out.
Those thin lines turn into dots, just like you said, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, sometimes the guys are great at it. That's a fact. These fucking artists are insane, dude. Yeah. But be careful. Just look at healed tattoos, not new tattoos. Look at healed tattoos is the way to go. You know,
that's 100% right there, dude.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to see his work, go say, "Can I see the healed stuff?"
Yep.
Don't show me the new brand new shit.
And he's gonna be like, "Nah, they never came back."
Yeah. but it is a lot of these incredible artists that you see. It gets dolled up in Photoshop and all that, and it gets just contrast. Like I do it too. I'll up the contrast a little bit and to bring out some of the lines and things like that. But some of these guys, and I know for a fact because I know them, they doll it up.
Yep.
So it looks just insane.
Well, I was pretty amazed that you got Darren as good as you did, dude, because I know he's a
I gotta pull that skin away.
I know he's a bleeder too, dude.
He's a bleeder, but he sits pretty well. Sits pretty well. But yeah, Darren, you're gonna listen to this, and you know, I told you your skin is very dry.
Yeah, you need to make friends with Lubriderm, some kind of lotion.
So
dude.
I'm fucking lubing that motherfucker up
and bathe in that shit, dude. This is the trick that black people have been fucking doing for years.
Black people have been trying to teach us this for years, and we won't listen.
And you just don't fucking listen, dude. You got to get on board, dude.
Got to lotion up.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess lotion's one of the things you got to do.
Definitely. Just one of many.
Yeah, one of many. The fact that skin is very dry, though.
Dude, no, you don't want to be ashy, Larry, dude.
Well, also, it's hard to tattoo dried skin because it cracks.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Now your lines aren't going to be straight.
It doesn't take in the ink very well. So you have to get it in. You have to constantly get it in. So if you want to do really fine lines, that's harder because it'll cut the skin versus, so you have to use a fatter needle sometimes. You know?
Yep.
But those are things that, like, but I also hate when a client comes in and they're a tattoo know-it-all too. That drives me insane. Oh, they start telling me what needle they want, and I go, well, look, everybody does it different. So I've gotten to the point now where I go, do you like what I do? If I'm only going to do what I do. I'm not going to try to do what your other artist did.
I'm not going to follow your directions.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're like my last artist. I go, yeah, the last artist's fantastic. Not me. I just, I either don't have that skill or, I don't want to, but I've had some crazy ass requests. Just weird.
I bet. Because when you were talking about that Nardwall, what the fuck?
The Narwhal, yeah.
Dude, because that shit was mentioned, I was like, I know I've heard that name before. So I looked it up and I was like,
those things are wild, huh?
Oh, it's one of those things. Did you know that if that fucking son of a bitch whistles around you, you go deaf?
If it whistles, it can whistle?
It can whistle. And if it does, that's the last thing you
It's
ever
like a
hear.
banshee. Whoa. So it can, in the water? You're talking about in the water?
Yep.
So it can send, is that how they talk, or is it out to kill you with that?
That I didn't hear. All I know is you don't want to be around them fucking
things, it's like,
dude.
They call it the unicorn of the sea, right?
Yeah, because it got that fucking...
What a trip, dude.
It is.
But it's not on its forehead, though, is it? Is it here? Like a swordfish? Or is it out of his forehead?
I thought it was a little bit on its forehead, but I could be wrong. I just saw a pod of them swimming. And then I saw that fact. They're like, yeah, if you don't want to be around these fuckers, because if they whistle, blow your eardrums out.
The sea is, if you look up some of the, I think we were talking about this on the flight too. We were talking about where they discovered the telescope fish, they're calling it, right? Some of these deep dark, hey baby, these deep dark waters that we now can only go a little bit lower now because we still can't get to the bottom of the world.
Mariana Trench. No.
Yeah. What is that?
That's the deepest part of the ocean that they know of.
They call it the Mariana Trench?
Yep.
That's that's interesting. I'll be looking that up.
What they have found, because they even took that dude, James Cameron, that did the filming for Titanic and all that shit, the real footage.
Oh, yeah.
So they put a submersible down there. And dude, they found some new species. Every time they go down, real deep, they find new species of shit. And there's fucking jellyfish that are insane. There's like the world's biggest fucking shark.
I just went to the aquarium, Long Beach Aquarium.
Oh yeah.
Just only for a shoot. We were shooting something for this this little movie I'm in.
Okay.
But basically, I was talking forever just because I had time to kill. I was talking to the guy with the jellyfish.
Yeah.
And these ones we were allowed to touch.
Yeah.
Over there, but it's amazing because they don't have the
tentacles and shit.
Well, no, they don't have working. Like, it's weird. They're just this jelly that lives.
Yeah.
And it eats.
Yeah,
and it eats
without a fucking skeletal structure, without a fucking without a mouth.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. And those things can get like this big. You know, they're
Portuguese
huge.
man of war.
The Portuguese man of wars are the big ones. Those are the guys that'll fuck you up. So I'm looking at this narwhal. This thing is insane. So basically, it's coming like out of its nose.
Oh, it
right?
is the nose.
Well, I mean, because it has like a. It comes out of the middle of its face because the two eyes are right here, and it's got this fucking.
And does it have a blowhole on its head like a fucking dolphin too?
Let's see. I would imagine. Like, how does it breathe? Yeah, there it is. Or is that an eyeball? See, it's weird because this thing, it barely has a face. This fucking thing.
Yeah, that's probably why I couldn't tell because I just saw a quick one real quick, and I remember you guys mentioning that.
Yeah, let's see. Narwhal blowhole. Let me see. Blowhole.
I was like, that is a weird fucking creature, dude.
And that's just a fucking.
That's just one that we've seen. Who knows what the fuck else?
Blowholes are like nostrils. Yeah, we get it. But does a narwhal have a blowhole? It's not telling me. It's just going to dolphins. But
yeah, we're gonna have to watch a video.
Oh wait, there it is. I think. Yeah. Wilbur the narwhal. Yep, there's the blowhole right there.
All right, they do. Okay.
Yeah,
thought I saw that.
But that shit is wild, man. Because that thing is long. It's almost as the spear.
Yeah.
What do you call that? A spear? An antler? Like, what the fuck is that?
I would call it an antler. Yeah.
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 So that thing is almost as long as its body.
Yep.
Man, how does it maneuver with that fucking thing? And how anchored into its skeletal system is it to where it's that strong?
Well, maybe it helps too. Maybe it helps cut down the friction of the fucking water when they're soaring.
I bet.
Does that
and it stabs fucking things with that?
Yeah, it fucking rams the shit out of stuff, dude. I was like, okay,
what a trip, dude. How was that was that an ecosystem that brought that because it just kept getting longer for protection and shit?
That was an evolution thing that happened.
Yeah, just
possibly
evolution. Yeah. What a fucking trip this thing is, man. It's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, they did name it one of the stupidest names that I've ever heard because it reminds me of that fucking dorky guy that interviews a bunch of people. What's his name? It's Nardward.
Oh, I don't know.
He's a dorky ass motherfucker with
He's
glasses,
a dork,
dude. And
he's a dork,
but he does interview some dope ass people, dude.
Yeah,
he really does. Like, I seen one with him and Henry Rollins, and Henry Rollins just looked like he wanted to crush him the whole time. And I was like, dude, just tee off on
Rollins has a hard time with nonsense when he's interviewing,
and that's what I love about him.
Yeah,
dude. I'm like, hell yeah, this dude's.
He has a hard time with nonsense and a hard time with bad grammar.
Yeah,
like when people just can't fucking. Get it together.
That and broads that don't take care of themselves. He's like, get in the fucking gym. If you fucking smoke, I'm not fucking you. I was like, all right, dude.
Is he still keeping that same energy at this age?
The last few times I've seen him, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. I loved him in Jackass, dude, when they're doing the off-road tattoo, and he's like, you fucking pussy Christian motherfuckers. I was like, yes, dude.
He's like, yeah. That's pretty sweet, though. He's got that fucking dot happy face tattoo by Henry Rollins. That's sick, though, dude.
Shit, you know?
How cool would that be? What's up, baby? Here you go. Let me turn you on here. Boom. You're going to need to plug those headphones in, too. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's take a little break.
It's hot and bugs.
Yeah, we're back. Jenna joined us. Cheers. Cheers.
Clink, 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 clink.
Oy, yeah, man. Hey, I wanted to ask you this, Justin. I find this case very interesting, the Alec Baldwin situation.
Oh, he's full of shit. He shot that motherfucker.
so here we go. I've heard so many different little theories, which are all very interesting to me, because I was here was my original take, and then we can move on from that. My original take on that was, as an actor, you stand on your mark usually, right? Now, you stand on your mark, you're ready for your mark, because they're doing a million takes. And he gets there, and then after every take, usually that gun goes back down on a table, and you have a runner or someone gives you the gun, and then you go, ready, action.
Yeah.
So you're not checking, you're not doing all the things. Usually, I mean, I don't know what was going on there, but the fact that there was a real bullet in there is
why is there a real bullet on your set?
Well,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, ask Bruce Lee and ask Jason Lee, the same fucking
But that's
question.
almost known that was on purpose, though, right?
Brandon Lee, what happened
Brandon
with
Lee, not Jason
Some gangsters.
what happened with him
Yeah,
is,
not Jason Lee.
is they took the powder out of the bullets, so that way when they shot the camera angle right at the gun, it looked like it had the rounds in there and shit.
Which
So-
which I get angry at movies when I go, you're not even fucking, I'm not even seeing the revolver move. Yeah.
So supposedly, this is how it goes. Supposedly, when the dude pulled the trigger, that fucking tip came out of the fucking shell and entered into the chamber and the barrel itself. When they took him out is where I fucking question. I'm like, so you see 5 shells with fucking tips in it, and the 6th one doesn't have it, and you're like, oh, that's fine, that's normal. So then they loaded a blank, and that blank had enough pressure to send that fucking bullet tip through that barrel.
See,
Now,
But that guy that unloaded that fucking gun and put the blanks
who
in,
are we talking about? Lee? Or are we talking?
Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee.
We're talking about Brandon Lee. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's weird because the same thing happened to his dad. That's somebody fucking murdering them.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily believe in coincidences neither.
No,
So
no, that's that's
also
somebody-
Bruce Lee was in with some shit.
Yeah,
He was he owed some money.
he owed some money. He was in with some fucking gangsters.
well, I know the mafia kept trying to get him to fucking do
Or-
shit for them,
Or well, yeah. I mean, he's
and he
a
was
big
like,
name.
Yeah, and he's like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, and also Hollywood is mafia. You know, maybe he didn't want to do some stuff that old Hollywood wanted him to do.
Yeah,
You know?
This is true. You know, just like old Kennedy started talking about
Yeah.
fucking secret societies and shit, and whoops, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oops.
Here's what I want to do. I want to get back to Alec Baldwin, but I want to watch the new documentary that Oliver Stone did about Kennedy. Have you seen that?
Is that the one where the Secret Service agent says that he's the one that let the fucking bullet slip into the back of his head?
I haven't seen it, but
'Cause
I don't know
if it was.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was particularly Oliver Stone, but I seen one where the dude that was behind him that had the AR,
Yeah.
as soon as Harvey fucking shot him, supposedly got scared, hit that fucking trigger, and these were new guns to the FBI
Yeah.
and CIA is what he's saying, and fucking he just let one slip and
Let one slip. Yeah, I want all of us to watch that Oliver Stone documentary, and I want to do a cast on it and see what you guys think.
Have
'cause
you ever
it's-
seen his movie JFK?
No.
Yeah,
Oliver Stone is balls deep in JFK.
Yeah,
balls
but
deep. Yeah.
but he directed that movie. It's a fantastic.
Oh,
movie.
okay. But okay, get back to Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Yeah, my first reaction was like, he didn't know. He was given a gun. They say action. They want him to pull the trigger. It is general practice on a set that even if it's a plastic red gun, you don't stand in front of it. So you'll set the camera and you move away.
Get that angle to where
Yeah.
it looks like you're pointing at him, but
Right,
you're not.
and then you move away. Now,
Yep.
Filmmakers want to do their thing. Maybe it was impossible to do that, but now I'm starting to learn other little things about it, right? And also, what's making me do it is he's doing these fake little fucking crying things when he's thinking about her, and they staged something where he's at the site, and they're taking photos of him just kneeling down. And you're going, dude, this is the fakest bullshit I ever seen.
You're like,
Yeah, the thing is, though, we've also seen Alec Baldwin be an amazing actor.
He's an amazing
throughout the
actor.
years,
well, that's what
so.
I'm saying. Like, don't insult my intelligence to where I'm going to believe an actor
And
on this acting
and very
job.
new after this, he's doing a podcast. He has his own podcast.
Really?
Yeah,
that I didn't
Alec
know.
Baldwin
It'd
has
be
his
funny
own
if he
podcast.
has his own conspiracy theory
the only
podcast.
reason I know that he has a podcast is because I follow a comedian named Tim Dillon, and Tim Dillon he asked Tim Dillon to do the podcast, and Tim Dillon's like, "Fuck yeah, I'll do the podcast." After you just shot this chick, let's do it.
And
If
I'm
you just
tearing
shot
into
a
you.
person.
And Tim Dillon's a badass. He'll go right at you.
Nice.
And so I haven't listened to that podcast, but anyways, these things seem his sadness seems very staged.
Well, dude, it reminds me of, remember the pandemic when it first started happening? They're like, I take responsibility for being white.
Oh, fuck
Remember
that.
where they had all these fucking bullshit actors that nobody gives a fuck about?
Oh, were they singing songs? They got Gal Gadot singing songs.
No, but Gal Gadot's singing "Imagine" by John Lennon. Have you ever listened to the lyrics of that?
No, go ahead. What are they?
It's imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. No, only dirt and
above
sky.
Us, above us, only sky.
Yeah, above us, only sky.
So-
Something like that. It's nothing to do with.
So basically,
imagine
it's like,
all the people.
Yeah.
Living for today.
And then they had all the dumb celebrities who were doing it.
It's like
It has
calm
nothing to do
down
with that.
while I lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I think a lot of songs do that too. You know, where they just pick and choose what it is. But really, he's saying there's no point where it's just going to be dirt, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what Lennon's saying.
Yeah,
so she's singing, "There's no point. We're all going to die."
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's also like it goes through a lyric that talks about imagine like there's no color or whatever.
Oh,
but,
that's why.
But imagine there's no color, but it was all Black Lives Matter. Or like, dude, that's completely the opposite bullshit.
Yeah, he's like, let's break down all the walls. We're all brothers and sisters, and just imagine that without people dictating how you believe. Like, there's a God, there's this, there's fucking.
When
God.
I see white people holding up Black Lives Matter, I go, "Hey, black people can handle their own business.
You know,
they're pretty strong.
You
they
know,
don't need your little white ass helping them out."
Not only that, I'm not buying it because you're not surrounded by black people like we used to be, dude. You motherfucker.
You know what I bought
Last time I was surrounded by black people, I got jumped.
I bought it in the 19th. I bought the white people marching with Martin Luther King in the 1960s, surrounded by a million black people. You know, I bought those people, and they're actually
The black people I know are not for Black Lives Matter. They're like, this is bullshit.
Like you saw these,
Everybody.
I don't need your little white ass helping me out.
You saw that video, like I think everybody saw it, where on Hollywood Boulevard they were all protesting, and the little white girl started spray painting on the buildings, Black Lives Matter, and the girl that's shooting it is going, "Don't do that." Don't do that. They're going to think that we did that.
Yeah,
They're going to think, what the fuck are you doing?
The one that made me laugh was...
Well, you see the basketball player fuck that kid up?
Oh,
this kid spray painted Black Lives Matter on this this basketball player's car. You know, basketball, and he caught him, and he ran out and fucking lumped him up. Boom, boom. This basketball player's 6'7". This little white kid, fucking.
On the basketball player's car, it's like, fuck you, man.
The funniest one that I seen, there's this black chick, and it was outside of a Trump fucking tower building. I think it was in New York, and they fucking painted the whole fucking like the road to where people couldn't drive by and shit. They painted Black Lives Matter, and she gets out there with some fucking black paint. She's rolling it over, and she's like, "Fuck that! All lives matter. Jesus matters. Shut the fuck up." And the fucking cops go to arrest her, and they all slip and fall in the fresh paint put down. And I was like, "Oh man, but this girl's fucking got a point, dude. You know, fuck all this bullshit."
Well, in Hollywood, on Sunset, there's a mural of Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Someone spray painted Black Lives Matter on Kobe Bryant.
Oh my god!
They fixed it like this.
Yeah.
It got fixed, but you can tell where the paint is, like on the thing.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, dude.
One of your most inspirational athletes in history, a black man, and you're gonna spray paint Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid.
Something that he did not even give a fuck about.
All right, give me back to the Al Baldwin.
Okay.
So check it out. So there's here, and then my next conspiracy on the Alec Baldwin thing goes, well, they want to outlaw guns, legal guns, right? So this is another thing they can fight against by having a celebrity kill somebody with a gun on camera.
But that would have been the stupidest way to do it.
They're
Pointing out the gun that he used. You know what kind of gun he used, right?
No, not exactly.
He used that.
It was an old school revolver,
it was
right?
the 1873 model, that Colt Peacemaker, like Wyatt Earp used.
It was okay.
So it's
I'm familiar.
It's a single action. You got to pull the hammer back and shoot.
I'm sad we don't get to watch this movie.
I bet something comes out on that movie. I mean, that would be.
Oh, come on. There's going to be some leaks, dude, because people
And then
get paid.
and then I thought about that. I go. That's how movies become huge, by somebody dying in it.
Well, yeah, that's how The Crow became huge.
the Crow, Queen of the Damned.
Wait, Queen of the Damned? Who died?
Aaliyah.
Queen of the Damned. Oh yeah, Aaliyah. That's
Aaliyah
right.
died. Million Way, not a million. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Who died in that? One?
Luke Perry.
Oh, that's right. But Luke Perry died from like a heart attack.
No, I know, but he still died. Those things really help when they die before the movie comes out.
Yeah, it's just like a painter. You know, you could be painting
A
your
painter,
whole fucking life.
musician.
Then you
Yeah.
die and you're shit. Yeah, musician, fucking
Yeah.
Bradley
yeah,
Noel.
but the girl who died wasn't
Bradley Noel, man.
wasn't a star or an actor in the movie. She was the cinematographer.
Right, but it's still, you're very curious.
I am curious. I want
Yeah,
to see.
you threw something
But
in there like
also the arms, the armory's the guy that handles weapons on set,
That's
right?
the person that should be
that.
getting.
And he's supposed to be a trained professional.
He didn't show up that day, so they had just showrunners working. All of a sudden, that guy didn't show up that day.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you got my conspiracy mind going there too, bro.
If
Yeah.
if the armory guy does not show up that day, you do not shoot those scenes.
Well, that's
The person
you got to shoot.
No,
And money's money,
you
man.
change over what your scenes
That's a
are.
lot of money.
You do what you can until that person
You
fucking
can't.
gets
It's location. You can't. You got to shoot.
I mean, but you're
there. I
telling me
mean,
there's
this was
a
during
whole.
the pandemic though, too, right? So
Yes.
the guy was
Yeah, it
probably
was.
like it was
Also
probably the
during the
armory
pandemic.
Guy, armory guy going, "I'm sick." Oh shit.
But you're telling me a whole set of motherfuckers and not one knows how to work a gun? Not one?
Yeah, but the thing
Well,
is,
no, dude, it's fucking Hollywood, bro.
that
Yeah,
you,
you're right.
Jesus.
no,
It's just like the
I'm
undoer. They're
thinking-
like, I'm an actor.
I'm thinking a whole. I'm thinking a whole set of like a whole movie industry full of other people that work in the armory division on it. You can't find one person to fill
Right.
in for him.
You know?
You're not gonna. You can't have grips and you can't have ads like just going. Okay, it's
And-
done.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You just
And
got
Baldwin's got to know. You don't never do it.
No.
You never do it.
No, unless you intend to kill.
Right. Even a fake red plastic gun, you never ever do it on set.
No.
Man, I teach the kids that I take care of. Even if you're
Yeah.
playing with fake guns and toy guns, you don't aim it at each other. I'm
Oh,
sorry, you just don't.
My son learned at 5 years old. He got a fucking Red Ryder BB gun, even though
Hell yeah.
he's not strong enough to move it.
Poke your eye out, kid.
He's
Yeah.
not strong enough to move it or anything. But I'm like, I'm gonna cock it for you. And what's the first thing that I've taught you? And he's like, you never point it at anybody,
Unless you're looking to
There you go.
destroy.
even if you haven't cocked it, Daddy. I'm not touching it unless you tell me it's safe to point downrange and fire.
Yeah, because they make it seem like in movies that a gun just goes off, right? They make it seem like
Yeah.
like even if I drop the gun, boom, 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 it's gonna
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
just
It takes a lot.
bullshit.
There's a lot of pressure you got to put on to pull that trigger. Some
5
are
to
little.
6 pounds.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
weren't they saying like this gun had like a hair trigger on it too? Like, why do you have a faulty gun on the
It
set?
can't be.
also?
You got to really click that Colt,
Yeah,
right?
it's a revolver. So like, how can it have a hair trigger? Because you have to.
Well, once you pull that hammer back, though, it's
I guess
now
so.
it'll.
Yeah.
So
It-
so
I
there's
mean,
the argument to that.
Maybe.
I guess.
There is that, but if somebody made that gun a hair trigger, because that gun is not a hair trigger at all.
Like, why would they want to kill
Stock?
this
Yeah.
this lady though?
Stock standard, that gun is not a hair trigger.
Like
so
what?
Somebody had to do work to that gun.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me you got a specialty gun, but nobody to fucking be around it.
And
That
I know
sucks.
people that actually worked with her, and she was known to be she was really well loved in Hollywood with all the people that she worked.
Well, I mean,
with.
it doesn't matter if she's loved or
Like,
not.
Did she have a husband that was out to get her or something? Like,
I mean, but it's interesting. But why would you kill him in that fashion? If you want
Right.
to offer, you just offer when she goes home. Like,
Yeah.
get her in the car.
You know, or cut the brake lines. Or
Cut the
some
brake
shit,
lines,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, you're driving through the
Unless
Hollywood Hills.
Unless you're trying to make a statement, you're trying to get something.
Laurel Canyon. Oh no!
Yeah.
You Ryan Dunned yourself. You know?
She just got out of a bad argument with her husband, and she decided to Thelma and Louise it with no Louise.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, but
she was playing Freebird.
yeah, but it's so it is ridiculous though, because it seems all that's gone, right? There's been no repercussion, right?
Yeah, like he didn't.
If
he
I
didn't-
accidentally, but hold on, but that is weird though. If it's that's his job, he's acting. There's a million people around. Like, I wouldn't send him to jail, would you? Like, would you call him a murderer?
But he,
You know what I mean?
No, but like that's manslaughter.
It's
It's an accident.
accidental. involuntary manslaughter.
This is why I'm not good with the law, dude.
And I don't.
Only the things I've been arrested.
But
I
but
never
it's
really-
not. Is it his fault?
Well, no, but like
He's just an actor. Actors do what they're told. That's it. That's all an actor does.
But okay, so fucking Vince
As a
Neil,
man, though,
Vince
as a
Neil
man.
kills a guy and is completely intoxicated in
Oh,
this
yeah.
car driving and driving 90 miles down Sunset.
Yeah.
And kills a guy and sends him flying through his windshield. He gets 2 months
Yeah.
in jail.
That's
And-
it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
That's
it.
not bad.
and he wrecked that fucking Corvette, dude. That was what I was mostly mad about, dude. Was the
But-
fucking car,
But, no,
dude.
but that
Who are we
is-
talking about?
Vince Neil from Motley Crue.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
right.
is that
Fucking
is
Eric
the-
Cartman.
That's a true
Well,
definition
look.
of involuntary manslaughter, but also better.
That's power.
And that's why he went to jail. So in this situation,
Hey, you gotta write a hit, man.
In this
Yep.
situation,
Gotta write a hit.
Alec Baldwin wasn't doing anything out of the normal for an actor to do. He
Right.
was trusting that every other working gear in that movie
But-
set was working like it should.
And if he does feel sad and sorrow about it, then I guess that's enough on him because he's got to live with that every day.
Yeah, he's got to live with that. He
Although it
accidentally killed
seems
someone.
like,
But to
not
be honest,
really. Yeah.
because to be honest with you, if we're fucking sad as fuck about something, dude, are we gonna go and post that shit? We're gonna take videos. We're gonna let people fucking around
Well,
us.
not to
when we're
mention,
like that?
he's taking photo shoots by
See?
the place, doing the fake cry.
The thing is,
it's
that's
like,
no, but
yeah.
that's Hollywood telling him that what he has to do. You think he got as famous and has as much money by him doing what he wants to do?
You do
No.
got a point, and thank God I've never been swallowed by that goddamn fucking monster, dude.
dude. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting because I do believe the job of being a paid actor and being paid well.
You gotta take it up
You
the
gotta
butt.
you gotta take a lot of bullshit.
You're pretty much a puppet, dude.
You got to
Yep.
take a lot of bullshit. You got to say a lot of things you don't mean. You know, believe me, there's a lot of Trump supporters in Hollywood that are not allowed to say it. They're completely fake. They're completely fake, and they're big time. You know, but which is fine for me. It's fine for anybody who's an anything supporter. That's what everyone needs to get through their head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we live in a country that's filled with democracy. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's okay that you like Biden. It's fine,
Yeah.
but it's odd, but
all
it's
right.
fine.
It's all right. You want to
No,
follow
but the
your
thing is, though,
retarded
you guys
grandpa
don't-
into the
like-
fucking pit.
Like honestly, it's two sides. It's two sides of the same fucking evil. It just depends on which
Yeah, absolutely.
evil you agree with more.
Absolutely. That-
All in all, it's all the same fucking machine.
Well, just like when Hillary and Trump were running, I'll be honest with you, dude. I was like, fuck me, dude. I don't fucking like either one of them. For one, this dude's a businessman. I've never been able to trust a businessman in my life. This one's a lying bitch. I already know.
Yeah, she's already murdered
She's
many
a
people.
lying bitch, dude. She killed some of my fucking SEALs, dude. Fucking in Benghazi and shit. So I'm like, I guess the lesser of two evils would be Trump.
yeah.
So then, fucking he becomes president, and now I'm paying gas prices to when I was a child in fucking high school. I'm like, all right, maybe I was wrong about this guy. They're like, hey, you need to get Air Force One. You need to get a brand new one. It's going to cost the country like $4 billion. He's like, no, use my plane. Fuck it. I was like, wow.
Well, that's what I was hopeful about was he's got his own money. He
Can't be bought.
yeah, he can't be bought.
And that's
But if he just would have shut the fuck up
On the Twitter,
in the
dude.
social our
gotta-
presidents
you
should
gotta-
not be on social media at all.
no, you should not be able to be gotten to that
okay,
easily.
Yeah.
so the POTUS Twitter is actually ran by
Wait, what's
the
that? POTUS?
the President of the United States.
POTUS,
POTUS.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Acronym.
No, they got
Yeah,
it.
that's the acronym.
They got a
That's the
thing
acronym
for
of
that
it.
now,
It's
too.
POTUS.
Okay.
So that Twitter, with all the other presidents who had Twitter before that, was ran by the publicity department. And Trump's
like,
said,
I'll do it myself.
Nope. And he's like, I'm gonna take Adderall and tweet when I poop.
Rand Paul is ugly.
He's got a dog life.
It's got a dog face, Ted. Trying to do Shane Gillis doing Trump.
But like it's
Well, it's funny because
He
I was
said
actually
no to
doing
that.
Trump with my son the other day. He was
It's
like,
fun to try to do them.
dude. He was like, hey, Dad. So what do you think about this? And I was like, you're a fucking nerd. You're a nerd if you don't believe this. Yeah, all right. Anything I say is gold.
You're gay.
We were having a great old time.
so
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to try to do them.
funny. But the thing about him, like like nobody told him he wouldn't let anybody tell him no. But sometimes you need to have somebody tell you no and listen to them, because you're not always going.
Again, I really feel that presidents are just a face, and there's a power behind all of them, whether they're
That's true.
libs, Republicans, whatever. I do feel that they are unable. They don't make the decisions.
No.
They're the lead singer. That's it.
Well, there we're going back to the JFK fucking thing, dude. So as soon as he mentions the secret
Boom.
society,
Yes, sir.
he's whacked. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
why the rest of these motherfuckers don't admit that there is.
Well, yeah, and
But
then
you know
and
there
then
is.
Bobby follows suit with him, about to run for president, going, "No, I'm gonna figure this shit out, and who did this to my brother too?" And nope, there he goes,
Done.
boom, boom,
Done.
murdered.
And it's weird that we just, like, we as Americans, I'm just saying, we as Americans,
I got you.
just, they put out a headline, assassinated, it was weird, that's it. And we go, we believe you. Okay, move it along. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, what they do is they're like, for a couple of weeks, oh my God, it's so sad. What's the next thing that's coming up?
yeah. Then they just throw something else in the headlines, and someone will put out another flag somewhere, or someone will
Forgotten.
put out another sign.
Forgotten about.
They will forget like that, dude.
That's no shit.
They
Well,
will forget.
especially now, like, okay, people remember JFK because one, it's all the headlines talked about for months afterwards, and
very interesting,
they
yeah.
didn't have media on every single thing in front of them all the time. There wasn't a million different things being fed into our faces all the time.
Right, this is new.
Now,
This is all new.
Now
Yeah.
it's like, you don't like that? Flip, 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 flip.
Yeah,
flip,
yeah.
beep, beep,
Now you
beep,
see
beep,
one
beep,
guy
beep.
talking, and you can go to 7 different channels on your fucking
Listen,
TV,
I can
and
watch-
it's going to be 7 different stories.
I can watch the news on my watch. I can watch it on my phone.
All
I
right,
can
Dick
watch
Tracy.
it on the TV. I can watch it. But no, I'm saying, like, there's so many screens that we're looking at. I can watch it on my tablet. I can watch it on my phone. I can watch it on the TV. I can watch, like, look.
Well,
Billboard.
the screen
It's
thing
ridiculous.
is the real zombie apocalypse.
Well, you know
It's-
what's interesting
it's-
is that we thought screens were going to get bigger, right? And we thought, even for sound, if we're going to talk about sound, where I was starting to go to school for 7.1 surround, right? Because we thought even music was going to be surround sound, to where when you're listening, it feels like the drummer's behind you. That's what we thought. People thought that was going. It's done the complete opposite. The music has almost gone mono. We're almost just down the middle. It's still stereo, but the way we're recording now, not me, I'm still sticking stereo, but people now are just sticking stuff right up the middle. Because normally, like in recording, you go, you try to do it like the drums. Tom's over here, Tom here, floor tom here, cymbal, and you try to pan it that way so the listener hears it that way.
Yeah.
Now it's going just like this, just right up into your face.
Because
That
everybody's
sucks.
listening on headphones.
Well, they're listening, and most people are watching on
Bluetooth.
this little screen here.
Yeah.
They're not listening. They're not watching
That's-
on their giant screens.
That's true,
Yeah.
and that sucks because I remember the first time I ever heard a Jimi Hendrix song that was fucking.
Oh, it's the
and
best.
fucking-
Fuck yeah, dude.
And it's bouncing
Get me
around
going. Yeah.
all in the fucking
That pumps me
dude.
up.
And I'm like,
But
yes.
I do think the surround sound is coming back because people are building their own home theaters because they can easily afford a $500 massive flat screen.
No. Here's who's doing it. People like you, me. We're not right now, but that would be awesome. Henry Rollins, definitely. He's got a major listening situation. Have you seen his? You can look it up. It's awesome, dude.
Is it-
All vinyl, fucking top of the. It's awesome. He's got a room where he just sits and just listens. No TV, no screen, just music. Just sick.
Engulfs himself in it.
Engulfs.
Gold.
It's a theater of music.
I want to hang out
basically.
with Henry
Gold.
Rollins.
Hell
or something.
yeah.
Oh, Rollins the best.
Fuck yeah.
But that I'm gonna argue that and say no, it isn't. It's really going.
I guess
we
I
are.
guess not the
Yeah.
masses, but I know people are willing to pay more now. So people that are in higher tax brackets and shit, they're now willing to pay more to have the surround sound in their home because they have the
want that.
nostalgia
Yeah.
of growing up with those massive. Remember those?
Yeah,
fucking
vinyl's coming.
Giant,
Vinyl's
remember
coming
those
back, yeah.
giant like JBL speakers that all of our parents
and it's
had?
so fucking expensive compared to what the fuck it used to be. before.
Everything's expensive.
Yeah, it wasn't
Doesn't
like
matter.
Zed Records where we can get
Oh, I missed that.
$7.
Yeah, $1.50 a single.
Oh yeah,
Fucking,
totally.
fucking watch Das Clown while they print
Oh yeah,
the fucking
nice, good,
CD and
good
shit.
call out, baby.
Hell
Yeah, well, but what's interesting? So we're mixing down to this. So I send this to say my client if I'm mixing their band, they check it on their phone now. To where back in the day, instead of you do a car test or you do big speaker test, the car test is still there. But now I just email it to your phone or airdrop it to your phone, and they listen to it like that. To go, okay, works. Because you can't do a final test on my big speakers because it always sounds cool.
They're not even putting it in their headphones?
Nope, just sounds cool. Because that does make sense. That's how people are listening to your music.
Yeah.
That's how they're doing it.
I mean, it's a platform that's available to everybody.
Yeah.
So it does
I would
make
think
sense.
they would at least do like the Bluetooth speaker test, because everybody's listening to stuff on, like, having a good Bluetooth speaker now is
very
the equivalent of having a home stereo.
You're absolutely right. It's hard to find a Bluetooth speaker that doesn't color the bass.
Yeah.
All Bluetooth speakers smash bass right through it.
Yeah.
Because why? Because most people are not listening to rock and roll. Most people are listening to
hip hop or
No. That is most people. And that music is mono. Yeah. It's mono.
You know what ones I found that were actually really good is the
sorry
Google.
If this is boring.
Yeah, sorry. But it's the Google at home speakers, like the Hey Googles, like you have Alexas too. Like I know people who
that's creepy.
Sync
by the way.
all of their Googles up, and they play the music throughout the house, and they've created their own surround sound
pretty
systems.
Sweet.
It's
that's
pretty
sweet.
rad.
Yeah. I don't like Alexa. I don't like, hey Alexa.
We're setting off everybody's shit now.
I don't like it, dude.
Dude, I went to my cousin's house. This was like probably 4 or 5 years ago. This fool had an electric trash can. You know, like I'm just trying to throw.
You can't pick it up.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to throw a banana peel away, and I'm like, "Where's the fucking pedal of this thing?"
My brother has that one where you wave your hand.
Yeah, he's like, you just wave your hand over it. I'm like,
it's so you don't get the germs.
Oh, okay.
Get the germs of the trash.
Okay, I get it. But then he's got Alexa, and then he had the other one, Echo. Echo is called.
Yeah, the
and my son, dude, I fucking love my kid. So he goes into his room and he's like, "So what is this Echo?" And he's like, "You tell Echo whatever you want to hear, and Echo's gonna play." And he's like, "Echo, play Iron Maiden." Fucking start playing some shit, dude. And he's jumping up and down on his bed, and he's like, "No. Hey, play something angrier." And it goes to Hatebreed, you know. And my fucking son's just loving life, dude. And I was like, damn, look at this kid, dude. I didn't even know about any of this shit.
I mean, that is pretty sweet. That I had it for one day. My brother got me Alexa, and I was just like, "Alexa, play Dropkick Murphys," right? Boom, and it starts to play it. I'm like, "That's pretty sweet." Now, what's interesting? There's none of that money goes to any of the bands, though. By the way, so anything Alexa or anything like that, it doesn't count. Well, streaming does. Streaming, it counts clicks, right? So musicians are getting paid in clicks, which is they have to get 10,000 clicks to equal one album.
Wait, how is that not a click?
Alexa, it does not count Alexa stuff because there's no click.
So it's not a view.
That's silly.
It's not a view.
And also, you don't know.
Like,
you don't know where Alexa's grabbing it from.
Okay, so all right. So what if I'm?
It from anywhere. I got you.
So Google pulls it directly from YouTube Music.
Okay.
YouTube Music. Like when I'm driving, I go, "Hey Google, play so and so."
But Google pays.
Yeah.
And when I say pay, by the way, it's a fraction of a cent.
Yeah, it's like
to let you know
25% of.
So every time you click, say any music, Dropkick or My Music or anything like that, it's a fraction of a cent. You need 10,000 of those to equal at least one album, album sales. So imagine
just one album
sale. You need 10,000 clicks. Now, whatever that click is, it doesn't matter how long they listen or whatever.
Yeah, the world appreciates art.
Well, yeah, so that's why I'm saying, like, the bands that are killing, imagine they'd really be killing.
Yeah.
And they're doing outside stuff. They're doing their own merch and things like that. But for listening to music, it really is not paying the artist anymore.
Nope.
Well, that's fucked. That's fucked.
It's interesting. I mean, it's very. I'm done. I don't bitch about it anymore, but it's very interesting.
Well,
I can still bitch about it because you have all these idiots fucking throwing out videos for dumb shit, dude, and then you got people with real talent doing stuff, dude.
Honestly, the way we'll start making more money is if they bring back the download situation.
Well, and if we're talking about us, got to make better shit. Because I do believe that when you're undeniable, you get what you deserve when you're undeniable. If you're going to be average and just settle with everybody else, okay, then you're going to just settle with everybody else and get your little $30 check.
We had that moment last night.
Or I mean, I mean, back in the days, they used to do the beach fest thing, dude, where it was...
I remember those. Those are great, dude.
It was like a couple of bucks just to get in and shit. Fucking, beer wasn't unreasonable and shit like that. That's how you can draw people like, hey, you can come drink, not spend a fucking shit ton
I believe
of money.
in free shows, man.
And
absolutely.
Then, with that, then the people have money left over in their pocket to actually buy merchandise
merch
to
and
support
stuff.
the artist.
But you got to be undeniable. There's always these things like say like auditions, which I didn't do my auditions today, but like say auditions, and my mom would be like, I don't know why they're not hiring you. I go, because I sucked.
Because I didn't do it.
Because I didn't do good. Yep. Or they weren't looking for me, whatever. But when you're undeniable, that's all there is to it.
That's true.
I truly believe we can't make excuses why we're not selling, or we're not hustling hard enough. What the fuck? These dumb motherfuckers are selling a ton. You know what I mean?
And that's...
I don't have enough tattoos on my face. Maybe that's it.
What are you drinking here?
Oh, yeah, let's try that, bro.
What is this?
I'm about to get down an angry rabbit hole of clicks.
It's still it's still vodka, but my brother got me this, and it was a cool little jug.
I want to try it. I'm going to down this real quick. And then, in fact, we've surpassed an hour, way past an hour already.
Let's just keep on talking.
Okay. All right. You got a little time, Justin? You good? Okay. Yeah,
Baby, what'd you do?
That's not for me today.
No. Definitely not coming up my way, neither.
Your boy's an old man. We avoid this at all costs now.
Shit, I drive a Toyota Corolla. You ain't coming after me.
I drive a Ford Taurus.
I'm a very successful man.
Yeah, like imagine if we were driving Ferraris, man. That'd be a problem.
Oh, I'm definitely getting pulled over, dude, because I'm going to mash that fucking pedal like there's
that's
nobody's
a problem.
business. Because if you drive it like a pussy, you're going to fuck that car up. You know that, right? Yeah. You can't drive a Ferrari like an average.
What do you mean, like on the down gears?
I mean, just driving a period. You have to go balls to the fucking wall the whole time you're driving. Otherwise, you're going to fuck your engine up.
Or it's a lot of wear and tear on the... interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think about that. But, if I had that kind of money to where I could start collecting cars, I still don't think I would, though. Let's be honest. I think I'm starting to get at that age where I'm finding that it's a little bit of a waste of money.
What does Jay Leno do? Like, does he have time to drive all of those cars?
Well, Jay Leno saves every dollar. He's never spent $1 from his Tonight Show money.
So
that's what he claims. He claims that.
So how does he have all the other money then? Because what has he done?
What
else has he done?
Warehouse and all those cars, and he's paying
what else has he done
to keep these things up.
Well, he used to be a killer stand-up comic.
Okay, so he was making money, like that kind of money.
Yeah, well, but I think it's also sponsors. He gets all, but just pay from the Tonight Show, like this is your pay. It's not everything else. That's what I heard.
You know what I think that is? He invested that money.
Yeah.
So that way he didn't actually spend it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then he invests that money, and then he's living off of the interest that he's getting paid back.
The older I get, I want to be. I feel less fancy because I'm starting to find so much. It's so much bullshit, so much fluff. You know what I mean? Like I would spend that more money on health and fucking roids and shit.
Okay.
No, I'm in on that.
But riddle me this, Batman.
Yeah, go ahead.
If somebody was like, "Hey, I'll give you this dope '64 fucking Lincoln Continental with the suicide doors and shit, and this is gonna be your go-go riot fucking your ride,
the go-go riot mobile.
This is gonna be your mobile."
Oh, of course.
You'd take
the
that.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Suicide doors.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
white wall tires.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Gangsters fucked.
I'm definitely in. I think I like luxury more than speed. You know what I mean? I think I'd like to, if I had cars to race, I'd just like to go race them on a track or something. It'd be fun to do like some NASCAR shit.
Yeah, but that way you don't Ryan Dunn yourself.
See, I got ideas for that because you can.
I'd spend them on motorcycles though.
You can't. Yeah.
See, I'm gonna go back to that. Motorcycles are a lot less money, but I would definitely be spending it on motorcycles.
At least one or two,
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't have like an army of those motorcycles, though.
No, but I'd be chopping them up. I'd be having some fun with them.
I got friends that would that would help you make the motorcycles of your dreams.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to do that. Actually, I still want to start.
I'd love to. Every time I
flip
fucking hear
I'd like to start flipping them.
every time I hear a pack of fucking bikers rolling down the street, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I know.
God, I miss that shit.
I'm a little jealous with it, but I gotta be, I'm being smarter these days and not get. For one, I don't have a garage. You know what I mean? So I gotta have a garage.
Like that guy with the beautiful fucking
beautiful white Harley.
White Harley. It's gonna end up getting fucked up, man.
Yeah,
it's a brand new Harley.
I saw that
pretty.
Softail, right? That was out here last time.
Pretty.
Yeah,
it's nice, man.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah, but definitely I'd go with bikes, guns, and just normal health, I think. If I just had all that money, all of it, right? Because I would try to be smart. I would try to be.
Mine would go into roids and Botox.
Whoa. Yeah, I'd be getting roided out.
Botox, roids.
Well, honestly, if you had millions, you know what I would want you to do?
Yeah.
I'd want you to start your own nightclub.
Yeah, definitely do that.
The shit that we talked about when we were kids were one level's of fucking the nightclub where you can see the bands and shit.
Yeah.
The next level's a tattoo parlor. The next level's a fucking, dude, just all like 4 floors of horrors kind of stuff. Dude, everything we want.
That'd be sick if it was like a skyscraper.
It's 7 floors and you call the place seven deadly sins.
Ooh, there you go.
Damn, Jenna, look at that.
You start at the top and make your way down.
Hell yeah.
But you can literally do all
doesn't
of
matter
the
what
sins.
button you push on the elevator, you're going to the top, dude.
Yeah, and in the button on the elevator, it's not 1, 2, or 3. It's just
the 7.
Yeah, it's just the icon or something, or like wherever you're going, right? You go in tattoo shop. There's a fucking anchor on it or something.
You want a casino? Fucking you want fucking.
I'd like
gambling. Okay.
Yeah, bring blackjack back to California, for God's sakes.
What we would do for sloth. Would it just be a bunch of people
lounging,
eating in a? Yeah, it'd be a good lounge.
It'd be a lounge.
It'd be a lounge where you can play video games.
We'll skip sloth.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah,
we'll skip that one.
Nah, you have to have all the sins. You just can't have murder.
Hold on. What do we got? We got
gluttony.
Gluttony.
Gluttony. Boom. Restaurant.
Great restaurant.
We got pride.
We got pride. Good.
We got
pride to just be the gay room.
Why is hold on? Gay people can't take the word pride.
Yeah,
you don't get to have that.
Well, they did, but
no, you don't get to have pride.
No, back in our days, that was racist. If you said white pride or brown pride, you were racist.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. Brown pride, they get away with it. For some reason, white pride. Isn't that weird?
Well, they never let us get away with that.
Isn't that weird though?
Yeah.
Like all the other prides are okay except for white.
No, then you become.
That's weird.
No, then you become the Proud Boys. It's right back to the Trump
You know that was
shit.
supposed to be a joke. You know that was supposed to be a joke, and then it became something with that Gavin McGinnis, the guy that started it.
Oh, really?
It was a bullshit joke. It was dumb. Like he was making fun of it, and it just became a thing.
It blew up.
It just blew up and became a thing, dude.
Well, shit.
Kind of like Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, that's what Facebook started out as rating chicks at the college.
Yeah, rating their hotness.
Rating their hotness at a college.
That I didn't know.
That's how Facebook started.
No shit.
Yeah, it's just rating their hotness. Now it swings elections. Like, holy fuck, dude, we're dumb.
No, it swings elections, gives divorces, and breaks up friendships.
It ruins relationships. We call it relationship ruiner. What I wanted to do is start posting like bunch of like crazy ass shit that I don't believe in, and see what my real friends hang in. Just watch my real friends hang in, and then watch them all.
Well, dude, your real friends are just gonna look and laugh, dude. Like,
hopefully, I get a phone call. They'll be like, Ian, what the fuck, dude?
What are you posting, dude? And you go, no, it's a social experiment. Okay.
Did somebody hack you?
I want to go the opposite way. I'm gonna go super woke. Whoa,
Ooh.
That'd be fun, huh?
You're gonna have to sell it though. You're gonna have to put like a picture of you with a T-shirt.
Yeah, like knotted at the neck like this.
No. You have the shirt that you wear. It says feminist on it.
Ooh, male feminist.
No, it just says feminist.
Just feminist? Not even male feminist,
Yeah,
just feminist.
Just feminist.
Well, who was it? Was it Bill Burr that said we're all feminists? No, it was Chappelle.
Well, that's a lot of them have done that joke, but Joe Rogan did that on one of his specials. He's like, I'm actually a feminist because I don't give a fuck what happens to guys. You know what I mean?
I've always felt the same way. I'm like, you see the news and you're like, oh, this girl got killed, and you're like, oh, that fucking sucks, and then you see some dude get whacked, and you're like, fuck, shouldn't have been there.
Fuck that guy.
Shouldn't have been there.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Rogan's got that joke with if my daughter went into Harvey Weinstein,
that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Yes.
And I, much like you, would want to fuck him up. But if my son went into Harvina Weinstein, son, you're gonna be Batman. But it's true. Like if my brother was like I went into an audition and she sexually harassed me. I go, did you eat her pussy or what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
get that job, bitch.
What was the problem? Why didn't you get hired?
You
now,
know
if my
so,
sister did that, I'm fucking that dude up.
You know
right?
what's funny though is that there's been multiple TV shows, like i.e. Californication and what's that Jim Jeffries show, where they've had scenes where different actors have got to go in with the women casting couches with the women producers, and they're pulling the no, you want to get this film, you got to eat my pussy. It's not.
That's a fact, by the way.
It's not just dudes. Female producers are using that power because you know what power is? Power is corrupt. Yep. That's what it is. Power,
ultimate power corrupts ultimately.
Power gives you a fucking god complex. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You got enough money, man.
You're untouchable.
Yes. Now, I'm going to. I've seen a little bit of that in my day. Now, no female casting director has ever made a move on me, which I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
That's some bullshit. What's wrong with me?
They did it to all the other pretty boys on this fucking thing, but me.
No, and then they tell you that you're street handsome.
Yeah, I get you. Go fuck yourself with that. But anyways, what I'm saying, and here's the difference, because if say this woman and cornered me, I'd be like, bitch, get the fuck out of my way.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You know why they don't do that? Because they know they can't talk to you like that. Like they see some pretty boy and they're like, hell yeah, he looks great. He'll fuck me right now. He'll do whatever I say. They see you and they're like, I'm probably going to have him walk me to my car. And, if I get mugged, then I'll have him fuck me later.
I'm like, well, I'm definitely not getting the job. Fuck, I'm definitely not getting the job. But
I think that you're not doe-eyed and hungry enough.
Yeah, well, they know I'm a problem. I'm a problem. But my point is on that is I'll just slap that bitch if I don't get the fuck out of here, bitch. But if a guy cornered a girl, that's scary because he could physically.
Yeah, he can hurt her.
And that's why there's a double standard.
Exactly.
Because they can overpower. But then I'm always asking with these chicks with the Me Too and everything. We've talked about this ad nauseum, right? But still, where's the brothers? Where's the fathers? You know what I'm saying? Where's the friends, man?
Family.
The thing is, they're not saying anything to their brothers.
Yeah, I guess they're keeping their mouth shut because they don't want to cause a problem. I get it. Yeah. I get that.
They're not saying anything because they don't want their family members going, I told you shouldn't have done that, blah, 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 blah.
That's a good point. Only that, I feel like they're still hanging on to the little fucking flimsy little fucking thin hair that they can still get what they want.
Yeah.
I think it's all the above.
Yeah.
It's all the above, but still, where's the friends? Where's the male friends? Where's the boyfriends?
We had this conversation. When I worked in when I worked managing girls, I would always get that. Why aren't you in front of the camera? I go, I don't have daddy issues. I don't want to have them now.
Say I am at home.
Yeah.
Yep.
My boyfriend's the director.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
he's doing me right. So,
hook me up, brother.
What the fuck do I need with you?
But
what do I need with
But
you
hold
guys?
on though. Now, I don't care how powerful Weinstein is. Say my sister claimed that she was raped by Weinstein. I'm fucking that dude up, right?
Yeah,
oh, without a doubt.
So far, there's a ton of claims. Nobody's touched him. Is he that untouchable? I'd be fucking that dude up.
You know what I think though? With all those claims,
does he hide out?
With all those claims,
I'd be fucking his friends up.
Listen,
Somebody's getting fucked up.
Hold up. With all those claims though,
Yeah.
those girls probably sat down and talked to whoever might be on
Thank
their
you, sir.
side.
Thank you, sir.
To be like,
Is this straight vodka?
I'm going to make a lot more money if you do not fuck him up.
Oh, that's a fact. They actually found a lot of those text messages. That came out from the friends that were like, "Hey,
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Get that, get that money, baby, get it." Like that. That's a real thing. So that did happen from the friends. They got the friends text messages, but it doesn't matter.
Go fuck him.
Because if he did rape one person, that's enough to say go fuck yourself. But it goes both ways. Girls, you got to be tough enough to be like, go fuck, bitch, get the fuck. I don't want to fuck you.
Yep.
And I won't take the job. But there's also a lot of chicks that would love to fuck them for a job, for a great job.
And don't look down on them for that.
And no, I think that's business in selling cars too. By the way,
But
real estate.
I do see where it sucks for those broads because like I tell him to kick rocks and he's gonna fuck up my whole career.
Yeah,
he's gonna fucking hit buttons and fucking talk to people. He's gonna say fuck this person.
There's
Yeah.
no evidence that he actually did that to any of the girls that said no.
But
He's
also,
a busy man, and he doesn't
Hey.
have the time to go fuck with somebody who is beneath him in his
hey, but
eyes.
also check this out. May fuck up your career. What? You're an actress.
Yeah, you already don't have a career.
You're an actress. It's not like you work so hard to get up in this company,
But
and all of a
this-
sudden they're going to ruin it. No, you're a struggling actress.
But this is their illusion.
Unless-
this is their
Yeah.
illusion. This dude is one of
No.
the tops.
But
He's
here-
one of the
Oh,
tops.
oh, he can make your
Here-
he can make your whole
Okay,
life.
but-
And if he
but-
snaps his fingers,
Yeah.
he just says, "Nope, fuck this bitch." Then that's how they believe. They believe he's gonna fucking spread the word to everybody that she ain't got it.
Well,
But,
I mean,
okay, hear me
keep
out
your
on
integrity
this, though.
then.
So say you are young, up and coming Scarlett Johansson, right?
Say you're a chick.
Yeah, say you're a chick, you're young, up and coming ScarJo, right? And she has already got 2 movies under her belt, and they're like, this is this new promising ingenue. And now she's got the ability to work with a Weinstein film. And Weinstein goes, hey, why don't you come up to my hotel room and blah, blah, blah. We'll talk about the new
No.
movies. Hold on. You'll talk about the new movies. And she knows, obviously, but she does not
She'd
want.
be
But
smart
listen,
enough to
listen,
just-
listen, listen. Hear me out.
Okay.
But she does not want to offend the person who's financing her new movie, right? So she goes up to his hotel room, and she has a couple of drinks, and he goes, give me a blowjob, and I'm going to make you a fucking superstar. And she goes, but I don't want to do that. And he goes, well, now I can fuck up your career because you were the promising ingenue, but now I can tell everybody to not hire you.
Well, then again, she put
'Cause-
herself in that spot because she could have just been like, "Nah, I'm at
but
home. I'm at home.
but
I'm busy."
If she offended him by not going over there, he could still do that.
Yep, and there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
Yeah, but I think we've all probably done that without knowing it, right? Like with business stuff, we're like, nah, I'm good, I'm busy. He's like, well, I'm not going to hire you. I know I've done it.
Yep.
I'm sure I've done it. I'm constantly saying
so
I don't want to make that trip.
That's her
I have-
going.
I
That's her
have.
going.
But-
I want to still
but-
be in this film, and I
Yeah,
don't want
this
my,
is what
my
I'm
shit
going
But
to be
for.
fucked
okay,
up.
here we go. So is it wrong to ask for the blowjob or just gross?
Both.
both.
Is it
Yeah.
is it wrong?
Both.
You don't know unless you ask.
Well, that fool's
No,
an
no,
ugly.
no,
mo-
no,
He's
no.
an ugly motherfucker, dude. So
Hold on. You just said it. Hold on. If he was Brad Pitt, we
It would-
wouldn't
that'd be-
even be
we
having
wouldn't
this
be talking.
conversation.
Yep.
And that's my point, man.
But
Yep.
okay, but
You know what I
listen,
mean?
on
Just
that-
because he's
on the-
ugly.
Yep.
He plays the part. He's
no,
the
no, it's not
ugly
just because
ogre.
he's ugly. It's also because he knows that she's not going to be attracted to him for anything except for his money. So, because if it's a girl that
Okay.
has a financier, a fucking producer of this movie that is good looking and well mannered,
Yeah.
then he would just be an optimum partner choice in the first place. She would be like, dude, I gotta swoon this guy. I gotta win this.
But that's
dude
the problem
over.
I have is when like, oh, he's creepy. Well, he's only creepy because you're not attracted to him.
No, he's creepy because he has money and he knows
Well-
that nobody's attracted to him.
Yeah,
But you got to play with what you got, though, right?
Well, try to work on your personality. There's plenty of
'cause
fat,
I'll
ugly
be
guys
honest
that are
with you.
funny and
Yeah,
that
there is.
have
I'll be
actually
honest.
gotten
Go ahead.
good-looking girls.
Go
so
ahead.
so Salma Hayek tells me, "Hey, I got this role for you.
Yeah.
But you gotta fucking eat my clam, dude. Like there's nobody's."
I think I had that
business."
fantasy the other day, actually.
And
Yeah.
I would be like, you know what, Selma? I've already talked about this with the wife, dude. She's good with it. I'm gonna fucking. I'll gladly accommodate you.
And then you go, also,
Can she come?
my wife
Yeah.
is Hispanic and she's got big boobs
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Can we
Can-
push the
can you
boobs
guys
in
play
my
together?
head?
But see, if I came home with a story like, yo, this bitch was fucked up looking, but she's high up there, she's gonna be like, really? I never even fucking heard of her. I don't even know that face. Who the fuck is this? And you fucked this ugly bitch and you still didn't get the role?
Yeah. It's when you don't get it. That's what it's
Yeah,
like.
and
Dude.
and there were plenty of times the girls that I'm sure the girls that were all me too, man. But there a lot of them did not get.
But if
those
there's an
roles.
ugly ass chick that can make your whole career, you're a single guy. Hey, fuck that chick. Fuck her. Bang her.
and listen, there's
Eat
a lot,
that pussy, you lazy
and
bastard.
There are a lot of
Get
women,
that job.
There are a lot of women that are about that too.
You're not a roofer, bitch.
The
You know?
the things
You're
but,
an actor.
But
You're not digging
the,
ditches.
the
Yeah.
counts that Harvey has against him is not for going, hey, want to suck my dick? Oh, I'm not going to give you a job. No, it's all the counts. 27 counts of rape.
Yes. Now,
All right.
I've been told that there was actual physical rape.
Yeah.
I tried to read about it. I couldn't find it, but I'm believing there is. But hold on. What I'm saying is being creepy is not illegal.
No, but being a rapist is.
Yes. But I'm going to say,
Like-
fuck putting them in prison. Let's get the brothers on them. Boom.
Like everybody was
Where's the fathers? Boom.
Like all those girls that spent forever to not talk shit about Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby could.
I was just going to
He's
mention
a fucking rapist, man.
Okay.
He's drugging you and raping you,
Okay,
and
very
then
good.
telling you if you say
that
anything,
one
you'll
hit-
never work in my town.
That's a
That
crazy.
one hit close to home because I love Dr. Huxtable. Dude. Goddamn, dude.
I agree.
You know, fuck, dude.
Is it bad that I still want to watch the fucking Cosby Show?
No,
Hey,
because
we-
it's fucking great.
But
Hey, we
but
still
now-
like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know,
But now I look at now I can't
Still-
look
still
at him
listen
and
to
be
The Who?
like that was America's father, man. That was America's father.
that was one of them. That was one of them.
Like I wished. I remember being a kid going, man, I wish Dr. Huxtable was my dad.
We
That'd
put
be
too much
great.
importance though on actors.
On
Their whole
fake shit,
Well, their
yeah.
whole job is to be fake.
Well, but also
but they're
he would
so
give me
good
Jello
at it
pudding
that they
pops.
convince you, just
Right.
like they did with me
But-
and her. We're like, oh, fucking
but
love
they're-
Dr. Huxtable.
Dr.
dude.
Huxtable, I want Dr. Huxtable to be my dad.
But think
and
about
then
it.
I want Jello
Their
pudding
only
pops.
their only job
and then
is
I
to
want
be
him to
fake.
laugh at every kid
Isn't
thing
that
I
weird?
say.
And they're good at it.
Isn't that weird though?
They're real good at it, and that's
Well, they're
why
good
they
at being
stayed
liars.
famous for
There's
as long
two
as they
careers
have.
where you can be good at being a liar, and it's
A
an
lawyer?
actor and a lawyer
Yep.
It's a-
Yeah, you know, a lawyer's lying when they're talking.
and a psychic.
Yeah, but now
I don't know.
Again-
So that's a con artist.
I
Sorry.
still see the psychic shops on fucking PCH on my way to work every day, and
I know
they've
the
been-
exact one that you're talking
Yeah.
about right there at Atherton.
Yep. They've been there forever.
Yep.
So they're doing something right.
now the guys I want to get after is because these things don't happen without some help, right? So where's
Where's his
Weinstein's
crew? His crew,
You think he
right?
runs this whole empire by himself?
No, his
No.
brother is, and that's why they're
Where's-
still producing. That's why the Weinstein Company
Weinstein's
is
still
still
killing.
producing. Fucking
Where's
films.
old Dr. Huxtable's crew?
Oh, no,
right?
all of them
In
fucking
fact,
bounced
even
on
you know the
him,
no
except for his mom- his
the wife.
No,
The
except for
wife,
his wife.
no, the wife in the show, whatever her name is,
No.
still backing,
Really?
still backing old Cosby, man.
Well, that's a good old black woman right there, dude.
Still backing him.
They don't build them like that anymore, dude. You know, she's like, yeah, fuck you.
She's still backing him.
That means the two of them have done things in the past. She's like, no, that's my homeboy. Fuck you guys.
Because
Yep.
she was in on it too, probably.
Probably.
Absolutely. What, you think he's doing
don't-
all this by himself?
I
You know
don't-
what I mean?
But she's still getting work. If she is,
They're all still getting
no, but if
work.
she's publicly backing him
Yeah.
and still getting work, that's another thing.
Well, for the most part, you can. She's a black
Yes.
chick. You're good.
Because the guy that
You're
played-
good. You
the
can
guy-
do whatever you want.
The guy that played Theo, he said if I would have known these things were going on, I would have confronted.
Well,
him.
he's too busy doing blow off of hookers' asses to understand that. He's a partier, baby. I love that dude.
Yeah.
Really, you met him?
I love his I love his party
His
persona.
Yeah.
No, of course I didn't meet him.
Well, we work in Hollywood. We work in L.A. and in the music business and film
Yeah,
and
but-
shit like you
yeah, but
do.
I would have told you I met Theo Huxtable.
Dude,
Shit.
I would have lost
When's-
my shit.
When's the last time you seen that dude do anything?
I saw him in a little independent film.
Yeah, and,
Oh, yeah?
and
Yeah.
he's in one of my favorite TV shows.
See,
He's in.
He's in one of
stuff-
my. He's one of my other favorite.
got big,
TV
long
shows.
dreadlocks.
He was in a.
he's dreaded out.
Yeah.
now?
Dreaded
Oh,
out,
shit.
yeah.
That's why I
he
probably
was in
wouldn't recognize him.
Community. He was in a lot of stuff.
You know who I partied with was his name is Andrew Benarski. Do you know who that is? He played Latimer in the program. Remember the movie The Program?
Oh.
He played fucking Latimer.
No shit.
Yeah, I was partying with that dude.
No shit.
Yeah, he don't look like that anymore.
No.
Nor does he act like that anymore.
He's shriveled down. Or
Well, no,
No.
he's huge, but
He's giant.
like fat, but beard, bald. You know, he talks like this. You know, and he was very rude to my buddy that we were with. But I was so. But he was nice to me. We were partying. You know, but
he likes you, but he picked on Hansi.
he
Poor
picked on
Hansi.
poor Hans, man, because Hans tried to because he didn't want anybody because he was doing blow all night, and he was just. But he was also like, "Where's the fucking blow?" You know.
Oh, he's one of them.
It was weird because he is an Adonis, man. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
he
he
was.
is good looking. Well, was now he's just. But I mean, he's still getting work. He plays he plays Leatherface in
That last Texas Chainsaw
No.
in the last 3, yeah.
No shit.
no. The guy that in the last Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it was the guy that played Kane from the WWF.
Oh, really? He didn't get this last job?
No,
I swore because I follow him on Instagram.
He was in the one that had Matthew McConaughey in the late 90s.
I haven't seen. No, that's not true. That's not true. He's in the new ones.
He's not.
Yes, he is, baby. You can look him up.
All right.
If you want to Google it right now, Google it right now.
I don't have my phone on me.
No. Okay. Anyways, yeah, but that was fun. That was fun for me to party with him because we got to talk about the program and we got
the program, dude. God damn, that thing was great.
Yeah, because I saw him at this after party and I was at this after party and I walked up and I go, hey man, I didn't know his name. I had to look up Latimer on the phone. I go, okay, hey, are you Andrew Benarski? He goes, yeah, man. I was like, fucking.
I like how he sounds like Froggy.
I was like, fucking. I go, can I tell you something, man? I go, we used to act like you in like flag football and shit. Like we were kids.
Dude. Yep.
Yeah, he'd be like, you got good taste, and But we drank and partied, all night. It was fun to talk movies with him, but. I wish he kept himself together though.
That's why he liked you and probably didn't take too well to Hans.
Well, no, he was starting to be very rude to Hans. I started to get a little feeling too. I was like, am I gonna have to fucking hit Latimer here?
Sock this dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
Well,
you're gonna have to hit Leatherface.
I did have to tell him. I go stop because he was getting all mean on Hans. I had to tell him to stop, and he liked me, so he stopped. But I was like, am I gonna have to fuck this dude up? Well, am I gonna have to? Get into a fight where I'll probably lose with this dude.
I don't think you would, dude.
I don't know. He's big, dude. He's fucking big and coked up.
Yeah, that's cool. You step on his kneecap, he'll fall, dude.
Yeah, well, what about my fucking kneecap, dude?
No, you use your good leg to step on his bad.
I also had weapons on me. And that's what. In fact, that
he's all. I had weapons on me. Everybody's a
check it out.
It was like I think I might lose. This fucking guy over here. He's kind of jacked.
Hey, by the way, that's exactly what I had on me. That's exactly what I had on me. But baby, you know what sucks about that after party though?
And I know what after party you were at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me and Hansi went to my friend Hans went to that after party. He was like, "Hey, man, I know them. They'll get us in for free. It's cool." So we go, and the door guy goes like this, "Fucking white flag down. What's up?" Right? And then Hans tries to come in. He goes, "Nah, not you, dude. No shit." And then I go, "Bro, I'm not going in with him." He's like, "Well, he's got to pay then." I go, "All right, I'll pay it." Poor Hans, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
What's funny is
the dude loved my band that I was in before that, dude. And then my boy Hans like, I'll get you in, man. They wouldn't let him in.
That sucks.
Yeah, Hans, my friend Hans, you'll meet him. He's a great guy. He's a great guy, but man, he just sometimes gets the short end of that stick, man.
When he's a short guy and he tries not to be that persona, but as he gets drunk or as he starts to live into
he's a nice guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's
like Adam.
No.
Okay.
No, he's fun when he's drunk. He's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Well.
Yeah, that's true. There's been moments, but he's not trying to fight you though. He's not trying to fight you.
Yeah, he's definitely not a fighter.
He'll be more depressing, I guess.
Yeah.
Versus
be like, well,
where Adam's the fucking the Texas tornado and shit.
He's the Tasmanian.
He's the
devil.
Tasmanian devil.
I don't know why, dude, but he's always the most gentleman dude around me.
Who, Adam?
Yeah, dude. He doesn't want to start shit. Like I was trying to get him to fight with the fucking pit at your show with the Necromantics.
Yeah,
these two broads, dude. They were trying to fucking.
But you were trying to get him to fight.
Yeah, because
he just throws things at people.
Well, they were talking shit to him. They kept calling him a pussy and shit, and they shoved him into the pit. And I was like, look at him go. He comes around, he gets fucked up a few times, and then he circles back, and he's like, the fuck was that? And I was like, I don't know. These broads push you in that shit, dude. You gonna be a little bitch or what? You gonna keep fucking?
For the most part, every time I'm out with Adam, I'm constantly telling people sorry. I'm constantly going, hey, sorry, bub. Sorry about that.
We had to send him home at one time. Had to be like, you can't stay here, dude.
Not with me.
Tasmanian devil, man.
I saw that starting to happen around me, but every time he'd come back to me, he's like, hey Justin, I don't have a place fucking to go to, and I'm like, dude, My house is right up the street. What do you want? Well, I didn't bring a car.
Well, I think
He
he's
didn't-
also
he didn't-
behaving a little more too.
Yeah, I'm like, he didn't slap you with his wallet.
Because me and him had a talk after that. After he hit me
That's true.
in the fucking head with his phone, man, that one night. Yeah.
No. And he's like,
I don't remember him hitting you in the head with a
Well, no. You
phone.
remember when I came home late that one night?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was that
Nope.
night.
yeah, but then he tells me, he gives me the lowdown of the shit at the end of the. He's like, hey, I didn't bring a car, and I was like, I didn't either, dude. I live right up the street. And he's like, and I was like, you want to spend the night in my house or what? And he's like, well, I just need to get the fuck out of here.
So
right now.
you had Adam and
Yeah.
Darren.
I had Adam.
Oh, Jesus.
I wrangled both of them, and I swear to God, I heard this car
You should
accident.
have got paid $50 an hour for being a fucking babysitter,
No,
man.
Ian got me a few Fury drinks. You know, I mean, I get to see fucking Necromantics. I get to see Go Go Riot. I was happy. I was a good soul. So fucking after
That's your
they all-
payment. You got to house everybody at the end.
Well, you know, I mean, you guys bailed, and I was like, fucking, I would have done the same thing.
No, I got annihilated. I don't even remember really.
I know you did.
Yeah,
Because
he watches video, and which you guys should go and check out on the same channel too. The Nights Out with Go-Go, right? If you have not watched it,
Yeah, the new one at the Viper Room's coming out right now.
yeah, like
nice. But no, so I wrangle both these fuckers up, and I'm like, all right, well, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's just walk to my house, dude. It's not that far. I'm like, it's a mile and some change. And they're like, ugh. Fucking acting like a bunch of little poons and shit. I was like, God damn it. All
Little
right.
poons.
So I swear to God, I thought I heard this car accident across the street, and I see this car like parked, and I'm like, it wasn't that accident. That's not an accident. Let me go see what's going on with this guy. And it was this dude that fucking had these huge spikes on his shoulders, and he was like, do you need a ride? And I was like, yeah, actually I do, dude. My buddy's over here.
Oh, so you guys hailed a fucking ride, huh? You
Yeah.
guys did a little hitchhiking.
I did. Fuck these guys. They didn't
Yeah.
do nothing to help me except Darren lay down on the corner, and Adam was sitting there running around in circles around
Oh my
me.
God, bro.
So I took
my
them both back to
God.
my house, and Adam's like, you know what? Thank you, Justin. Thank you for taking care of me. Here's this fucking.
Adam's a good dude.
Gave me this nice fucking blunt.
he must be
Fuck
on
that.
his best behavior.
Well, I had a talk
Yeah,
with that.
after
Oh,
that
Adam,
talk.
I had a major talk. I go. If you're drinking hard liquor around me, I don't want to be around you.
No,
There you
And he goes, I promise I won't drink hard liquor around you.
no, because I know the Adam that you're
I go, you can drink beer.
I know the Adam that
Keep the
you're
liquor.
talking about
Yeah,
when it came to
That's,
that
actually,
stuff.
that's
I
actually
remember
true.
that.
I've seen him when it's just a night drinking beer, but then all of a sudden you get whiskey involved, and he turns into a fucking
Well, it's not just that, but
tornado, man.
we've had a lot of good times together to where you understand, but the last few times that was fucking rough, man. Woo, woo.
Yeah, that's why I took
murdered that motherfucker in front of his
why
own
I
house.
took that hit for you last time.
I appreciate it, man.
'Cause, you know, you're my boy, dude, and I
Hey,
love you.
Let's pour a drink and let's get out.
All right.
Here. Oh, there you go. Here, I'm gonna down this for one more vodka. We're doing vodka, man. I haven't drank vodka in a
Here,
long time,
hold up,
dude.
hold up.
I'm calling this podcast Hurricane Ian, by the way.
I was gonna suggest that. By the way.
Hey, I got a screenshot of that thing too. You wanna
Hurricane
check that out?
Ian, dude.
I was like, it's about time. And it was
Why
funny
did they come up with that name?
Because apparently, fucking years ago,
Well, they usually-
they stopped naming them after girls because it wasn't fair. So they started naming them after dudes. But you want to hear the name of the worst hurricane that's ever happened in history?
Go ahead.
Hurricane Allen.
Hurricane Allen.
And I thought it was so proper, dude.
I didn't even know there was a Hurricane
Hurricane
Alki. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, when I heard that, I was like, fuck yeah, my
Hurricane
boys.
Panda Janda. Let's go. Hurricane Flying Squirrel. Let's go.
Yeah, you told them like they just go by the alphabet for all the hurricanes.
Oh,
right?
so that we're at I? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
there's been a Hurricane Jennifer.
Because there's not a lot of male eyes, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
There's Ignacio. There's like they've gone through all the gambit.
We can't be a Hispanic because then
Yeah,
they have
can.
Hurricane Maria, right? Or
Hurricane Katrina.
Katrina. Yeah, but she was hot. Hurricane Katrina's hot.
She was a big bitch, though.
But right now,
she knew how to carry herself.
Right now,
Yeah.
Ian just destroyed. Ian himself just destroyed all of Florida, and
know,
it's going all
And
the
I've
way.
been I've
you're
been
going-
thanking him since I got here. Right?
You're raking it all the way through the East Coast right now.
Yeah, I've been getting text messages all day. Yeah. In fact, my neighbor was like, "Hey, you're killing Florida."
Yeah, welcome to the Carolinas, bitch.
Yeah, no shit. I've been thanking him the whole day. I'm like, oh,
Pour it up.
yeah,
Give me a little pour there.
great. Thank God.
That's good.
Thank God that.
Yay, Costco.
Costco fucking vodka, man.
Costco keep
Hey,
us drunk.
that's a Grey Goose right there, guys.
No, that one right there is their equivalent of Kettle One.
Oh, Kettle. You're right. Kettle One.
Yep.
That's what I
And then
meant.
there's another one. They go
Right.
Costco French vodka. Like, yeah, because they got Kirkland and Costco over in France.
What is that going to do? Make you retreat? All right, here you go.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Down the hatch. Down the hatch. That's
All right.
not bad vodka, man.
It's really not.
That's very good. All right, guys. We're out. Hurricane Ian.
Peace.
Bye.
Out.